How come I had to do that shit? Get the thing pointed the wrong direction there. Turn her. Oh. Turn around, camera. You know, nobody hear yet. And I don't know if anybody sees the bear in the thumbnail. I think that's a bear. I don't know. Looks like a bear to me. Hey, Captain Marvel. Hey, watched them guys a little bit ago. They played that clip before. Says the last clue is when you got it sitting in your lap. Well, it's the last line of the poem. I give you title to the gold. When he says that, yeah, that's the last clue. He gives you title to the gold. So, are you gonna find out, or he's got to give you title to the gold? You're not gonna have it without getting the title for it first. Hey, Steve. Bob Art. Okay. I had a cat named Bob. He had a bob tail. Oh, shoot. What's that say? 1 hour left on my computer battery. I should have started my generator. Well, I won't be on long then. Yeah, it's pretty simple. What the last clue is the title to the gold. You know, even if you're after you're braving in the wood, there's still the title to the gold is the last thing. And then a title. Come on, computer. A title is a document that shows legal ownership to a property or asset. You know, because people are thinking, oh, a title for a house. That no, there's other titles. A title can represent ownership of a real asset, such as a car or an intangible property, or assets such as a trademark. You can have a title for a trademark too. It shows ownership of property rights of an individual or business, which is the ownership resource. Whether they're tangible, physical in nature. that's a good one. Physical in nature. What's out there in nature, right? That's not a clue. The title? Oh, no, the poem's no good without the word title in there, and you got to look up the meaning of the word title. So, the title is something he declares the winner, and after he passes, that person has their name goes in there for the title to the gold. How you doing, Maria? It's important that a title search is performed by title company to ensure that there are no liens, back taxes, or issues with the title that would prevent the sale of the asset. So, yeah, titles could be tied up in estates and stuff. 3 components apply to the concept of title: ownership, occupation, or possession, and the right of possession. While there are various types of titles, 2 are most commonly obtained: personal property titles and real property titles. What's this? Watching Australian Open and saw you. Oh, yeah. Well, the mother cow and pro they were on. Of course, I can't comment on their stuff, but they were talking about having matches, between different searchers and stuff. And I saw my name get mentioned several times. Except I wouldn't do nothing with that guy with the black hat. His name, what's his name? Mr. DePoop, yeah. Escort is a blind trust with a ownership transfer sheet. Yeah. Well, this talk, some of this talks like titles to personal property allow individuals the right to own things that don't fall under the real property category. It also includes all rights or interests, movable things, interests in movable things. So I guess it makes perfect sense. Personal property, yeah, divided in two. The first category involves corporeal personal property, meaning all property that is tangible or material. This includes items, merchandise, jewelry, animals. The second category, incorporated personal property, meaning items that are not necessarily material or tangible. This includes items such as copyrights, patents, bonds, stocks, stuff like that. Different from personal, the real property titles are different from personal property. It's provided title owner conveys ownership, whether an asset is sold, the title is transferred to the buyer. All personal property that is sold or traded must be free of liens and other debts and blah, blah. And the property can be transferred to another party. So, when you talk about titles, it's not just title to a car or title, there's a title, and he has to basically give you the pink slip for the chest, and then you can pick it up. So you're looking for the title for the gold. Basically that's what the end target is, to get that title, and then you'll have the gold sitting in your lap, like he says. Had to buy what one? Sign, but you still need to file it to own it. Like when they transfer a title to a house or something, the seller's there, the buyer's there, the realtors are there, and everybody signs everything, and it's done. That's how you transfer a title. Thrill of the chase, yeah, and the thrill of the chase is finding that ancient archaeology and finding the Buffalo Cowboy car. That's the Braving in the Wood part. Some gun used 3 or 4 times around the snake like yeah. And you just climb up a power pole and stick your leg on the wire. Yeah, they suck the venom out too. So, title is document that shows legal ownership to a property or asset. Title might show ownership of property rights of an individual or business, which is the ownership of resources, whether tangible, physical in nature, or intangible. Use jumper cables. Yeah, so someone was looking for jumper cables. They said, I've been looking, trying to get a jump for 3 days. I said, well, if you would have said something 3 days ago, I was there to get my mail. I won't be there again probably till next week. But it hadn't snowed too much down here in the last couple. The snow is pretty much melting here off the ground. There's just some white patches. There's not. It's mostly dirt here. Again, there's snow's probably covering 10% of the ground. You know, just little patches where it was up against the sagebrush and stuff. No, there's an empty chest with a note in the right spot. No, there's no note in the right spot. The blaze is there's the Model A Ford cowling with the bullet hole in it in the middle of the D meadow. The meadow shaped like a D was the Braven in the wood in the D that he was praying for. And his seat cushion springs were there and everything, you know. And but that car in that meadow shaped like that spells out wood. The word wood is there. When you look down from an airplane, you see the word wood. That's why good maps Google Earth, because you can see where it says wood right there in the forest. And that's where the Buffalo Cowboys car was, in the wood. It was in the wood. And he had to be brave, little fucker, to go lasso that buffalo and hop in that car and let that buffalo take you for a ride. And it was worth the long, cold walk home. Serious meaning before this. He says that something will happen that will end it, and what that is him passing away will end it. People, you can't hurry that along, you know. Jeez. Yeah, Forrest. Yeah, you're threatening me. No, I don't threaten Forrest. But the only person that's a threat to him is the person who knows his secret, because two can keep a secret if one of them's dead. That's why he said, "Are you threatening me? You know my secret. Are you gonna kill me? So you're the only one that knows it." Yeah, I spent about $35 trying to get it so I could hook the propane up outside, put the bottle outside for the heater, and there was a connector under the sink with a valve underneath the stove at the floor, and I thought that was so you could hook a heater on there and be hooked into the propane coming from, under the RV. There's the RV's tank and stuff, and I had to make another trip to the store. I had to order a special part, buy a hose, get a. I had to make a second trip into town to get the right thing, because I went from a 1/4 inch to 3/8, and I had to have a bushing, reducer bushing to connect the line to that. Now you got all hooked up and you got the valve, turned the valve to open, and tried to light the heater, and nope, No propane coming out of that. I think that thing is for feeding propane to the stove with a bottle inside, like I've already got going here. So that was a complete waste of money on those parts. Okay, it was. World, word. What's the word? Title. The word's title. The last clue is I give you title to the gold. It's a document. It's got to be transferred and whatever. Surprising us. Um, well, I was doing Sundays, and anytime that nobody else is on Thursday, I figured I can come chat a bit. Watch out for this log thing here. This guy right there. He's just a face on a log uh, that was right by where the Buffalo Cowboys car was that face on the log. Ah, I did. 2 cups of tea? No, I'm on the first cup still. Robert Shattuck. It sounds like somebody in a Star Trek movie or something. There's some actor with that name. What's the keyword? Keyword title. Will. Title. Cold. Hot and cold. There's no paddle up your creek. There's no treasure either. You got to get the title to get the treasure. That's the last clue. Is the title, and that's what Doug Preston was saying. What he said, that's the key thing there. What's the big thing that he hadn't been saying? That last line, when you got it in your lap, that's the last clue. And you ain't gonna have it in your lap without the title. The last part of the poem. And and the titles for if you can see all this stuff that I seen out there in nature, you win. Find his Clovis Point in the ribs of a mammoth, and I mean that Biddy's boy on the side of the hill, and the Rockwell thing, father and son sitting there. All those rock formations are out, and there's several of some of them. And the teacher waking him up at his desk, the hand ringing the bell for whom the bell tolls, and yeah, several huge giant hand rock sculptures, but like each finger of the hand is might be 4 other people standing totem pole. It's really bizarre stuff. It's amazing how it comes out. Let me see. Yeah, let's see, is that one? Yeah, that one. See, I'll show you this here. Like, boop, boop, boom. You see this couple sitting. See, these are the legs. Here's the torso. Here's her head. Here's her boyfriend. Right? It's the couple. Those rocks are making it. There's other faces up at the top. Little people down here. You see, what's he got? He's got this bag hanging over his arm. You see his arm and his hand with this little green bag here. I don't know what that is. Yeah. He's got a bag of some green in there. Look at this character up here. Let's see. Now let's go to another one. Yeah, there's rock porn. Yeah, that was rock porn. Yeah, there's a lot of rocks out there doing funny things. And you see the person standing. See her standing here. There's the head. Here's the legs. There's a red jacket. There's and there's someone behind him. Oh, see, you see the two eyes. There's somebody back here too. Who's that little guy? Oh, and see the face in there. The long nose. Somebody in a hoodie. And his big face here. And see, there's eyes looking over the top of that one. That's why he does the thing with a blanket and covers up everything, below his nose. That's a nice shot. Yeah. See now, you see people laying there. Well, see that you know what those are. She's laying there, and there are two people laying, more than two people laying there. Let's see. Okay. What's this guy chasing? This looks like a horse or something in here, and one over here. I don't know. But you see the face over on that side. What is this thing here? What is that? This is all. It looks like Aztec dragon or something. I don't know. Oh yeah, this one was cool. See, because there's just people all the way around. There's a face in there. Someone up on top here. The long hair. They didn't have a lot of barbers back then, There's somebody over here. It's on the edge of the screen. There's this guy here. This green, it's not green, it's rock. It's yellow on my screen, but it's green on my phone. You guys see the face with the pointed nose. And there's these figures in here. You see there, what are they doing? Weird stuff, man. And see this woman here? See, there's an eye, the other eye, the nose, and her long dark hair going down her back. That's cool. And there's another person right here. See, this is a head here. And there's somebody else's face right there. I see. Yeah, these people have been dead a lot. I got a letter from Atlantis, basically. I like this one. This guy here. With the red coat. See, this is his head, and he's sitting there. Here's his legs. See the face in the middle here? This is the face. There's these characters over here. Yeah. Oh no. I can show you. I showed some of the others. I showed some of the plain ones before I do them. Play some music. Oh shoot! I don't have that drive hooked up with music on it. Or wait, I got some music on here. Where's my friends? Right here. We're gonna find. See, now we're not showing any pictures. Who's that? What's that band? Try to remember the name of that. Cordovon, is it? Cordovon. See if it'll play. I'm having trouble with my sound. Windows Media encountered a problem playing this file. Close. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Computer doesn't want to play anything, make any sound. Bring merchandise. Bring it. I don't have money to invest. I gotta pay full price to buy stuff and bring. No, you can order stuff from Zazzle. Just search Double Blazes on Google. Double Blaze University. Yeah. And the t-shirt, the print is bigger and brighter and everything nicer than the sweatshirts. Bringing merchandise. Yeah, I'm on disability. I've got cancer and all kinds of shit, and I don't have energy for a bunch of stuff, and I don't have money to buy a box of T-shirts to bring. Yeah, I bring some prints. I think I brought some last time. Nobody bought any, so. Why wouldn't it play that? Will it play this? Ah, encountered a problem because it's on a different drive. Yeah, can't play any of my music for some reason. The double blaze T-shirts are on Zazzle. Like I said, the T-shirt ones, the print's bigger, and and the colors are brighter, and it's really it's good heavy. It's okay, good thick print. There's some that do a real thin, and those ones are no good. You want the thick print that has texture to it. mm. um, and the title is Last Clue. I didn't know what. Yeah, I got those, and I have Forrest Fenn Fanatic. You want to see uh, Trout coffee cup is the one this one with the Fanatic Trout. Might be brown, but there's one rainbow trout, and all the rest are browns. Home on the range, yeah. Probably gonna just snack on a couple of some cheese and crackers or something, because I had a good breakfast. Was big. I had my biscuits and gravy, sausage, and um, yeah, really, that's about all. Um, didn't have much else to talk about. I talked about the. If you missed it, I don't want to repeat all that about titles, but that's so from here on out. I might talk about some Forrest Fan stuff, but otherwise, I'm just burning up data right now. Let me see. See a new clip. I saw. I didn't see anything new. I saw I saw the same comment he made before about it being at the end of the was when you have it in your lap is the last clue. Yeah. Trapper story. Yeah, it's a trap. It was the same. Yeah, and the guy that went to Yellowstone Canyon and all that, and it's like I watched the cow and Capro, and now she's almost wants to be it's like that's his freaking he went and broke the law like that. Look someplace else. I go exploring in other places, but I come up. I look at my pictures and I see, oh wow, I gotta check that. I didn't look at that. You go out, try and search a square mile area. You go through, you cut a path through it, and you see everything within 50 feet or 20 feet of the where you cut through, you, it, unless you're doing grid patterns and shit like that, it take you years to search a square mile. And my search area is many square miles. So, because I don't know which one of these candles his father lit all over the place, or which one of the double blazes it is. And so you keep checking. And meanwhile, I'm making art from the stuff. If people don't hear from, if people send me messages, I'm on my computer making art. I'm not reading. If I stopped what I was doing to read all the messages all the time, I wouldn't get any of my art made, but I probably make 30 or 40 of those a day, and maybe show 2 or 3 of them, of those 40, and people don't see 80% of it. Because I want to have something for when I can do something with it. Yeah, but the way people want things signed, and that means I have to order it, have it shipped to me. I have to go pick it up and bring it back here, sign it, and then maybe I want a frame, or I want, everybody wants their Whopper their way, and the easiest way for me to sell I'm starting trying to put some stuff on Pixoto. I got you can buy one of my Mammoth Parade ones I have on there with the red sunset. I can show you what one's on Pixoto. On screen. Oh, I'm running out of power. 34 minutes. Oh, here. Oh shit. Why did it do that? It didn't have to do that. I was getting the other power source. Ding, ding, ding. Yeah. Okay, I plugged into another power source. I put my this from here down. This is an extra battery. See, there's where it plugs in. The standard one plugs in there. Oh. Okay. So I got that on there. So what's oh yeah, pixoto.com/Gorman Bill. And the recent ones, if there's a tab for my page, there's leading, which are the ones that were voted my best pictures, and recent, and that's where you find some of my art I've put on there. And you can order them with frames or canvas any way you want on there, and they give me 10%. Yeah. So yeah, I can show you the page. So see, that's my leading photograph is this yellow dashboard of this old car. See, that's my top photo. Scored 660 on it. But so you go up here and you go recent. I clicked on recent. And it's slow because, and you see, I got these, and there's the mammoth. So these are some of the ones I have on there that you can order. There's a Nubus here, this gray one, and and there's some elk. Bird. Be some old cars. Some Alice Cooper. And what was his name? Can't remember his name right now. That's a picture at Robert Earl Keen. Yeah, I got some pictures of him. Some decent pictures. That one scored pretty good too. 467 points. So didn't do quite as a 660 as that other one. It's a flower on the beach. A lot of these sunset ones were done with my Sony Alpha, but I've got a Nikon D3400 now. Yeah, that one did all right. What did it get? 598. Yeah, it was up there near the 660. But yeah, I got these, and this one's on there. This one's a really cool one. Because yeah, I got this picture with a 300 millimeter lens. 300 millimeter to get that picture. Oh yeah, they didn't score. They don't see, their photography. They don't realize the importance of how ancient that is. So yeah, because see, there's other things in her. There's a guy. Is that like a snake coming out? There's out of her eye above her. This is her eye right here. Right there's her eye. And there's her other eye over here. Okay. I got a 3 foot by 4 foot of that on the back of my RV. This one's really cool because you see the old general elephant shape of the whole formation. See, this is an elephant trunk, and it's a man's arm too. And there's people. This guy's arm coming around holding these people. There's all kinds of stuff on there. And you see who's this? And you see that's a hand just about. It's like Forrest Fenn's hand of God thing there. Yeah. Yeah, there's people up on the side around it. It's almost 3D with the phone, huh? Yeah. So yeah, that's a cool picture. But the Mammoth Parade is this one. This one would make a nice canvas. See the elephants, the mammoth, the trunk. The trunk comes down, curls up here. There's a mammoth. There's another mammoth, and another mammoth, and just and up on top of this one's a catwalk, and this is profile a guy's chief's head like. And there's this whole mammoth parade. This one has a pack on its back. It's a parade of mammoths. And I cut them out and I put them in front of one of my sunset pictures. Captain lives on Mars. But that one didn't do 137. And see this guy standing. See the arms up? Standing here, someone with dark hair here. There's quite a few characters on there. People don't see them. And that's Forrest. You know why a kid would have an easy. It'd be easy. A kid could figure it out. You can't find adults that go looking for shapes and clouds, do you? No, that's too childish. That's why a kid can figure it out. Somebody who hadn't been programmed that, oh, that's imaginary. It's like bullshit. There's a bazillion stories on them canyon walls. Some of it's rock porn. His pile of airplanes is out there. When I was 11, I went to the Give Me Shelter concert. The Rolling Stones and Jefferson Airplane. Yeah. And you know what? My first concert where I was 8 on my 8th birthday. Seeing Herb Alpert and the Tijuana Brass. Is his birthday too. Me and Herb Alpert and my mother all have the same birthday. And so me and my mother, we went and seen Herb Alpert on our birthday and his birthday. And when I called about my referrals, doctor referrals, and they haven't gotten them, most of them, but I finally got, I get to go see the sinus doctor. I have an appointment for 19th of next month. I needed it last year, another month. Okay, but yeah. I need to get some relief from it. I might sound different after my sinuses are, after they do my sinuses, my voice will probably change some. I might sound different. Maybe it'll be easier to talk. The clouds, what they say mean. Yeah. That's why Eric Sloan and his weather and his clouds and stuff. Okay, think about the cloud. Everybody's thinking about the wood. We got to think about the clouds too, and all them shapes in the clouds. The rubber ducks floating across the sky and stuff like that, and so that's what kids. When you're kids, we're on vacation. We're all, kids in the back of the station wagon are all looking at the shapes in the clouds, especially when you're driving across like Kansas or Texas, and there's nothing to see except for the clouds, Cloud 9. Yeah. How you doing, J.A.? Jumbo sandwich. Yeah. So yeah, kids see shapes in clouds. Adults, oh, it's just your imagination. It's part of the and those shapes are in the drawings and all kinds of stuff. The stuff that's in the drawings, some of that stuff's on the canyon walls. The stout-hearted men are on the canyon walls. The gypsies are on the canyon walls, and they're the blazes at either end. And the other stuff is all in between. And there's stuff on the canyon walls that there were no drawings for, like the teacher waking him up at his desk and stuff like that. You find everything's out there, and the ancient Egyptian stuff, and it's and the Ben Stahl uh, paint palette painting he has that's represented out there on the canyon walls. Michael Hull was approximate pretty close to right, but he didn't realize what I've all the stuff, the big collection of stuff I've got on it. I think let's see. I don't know why it wouldn't play that music. Okay. Yeah, I do have some of that on here. Like this. Yeah, it's the same, basically the same thing. That's not just random stuff. That's not just random. The marbles pick. What marbles? Oh, the one with them shooting the marbles. Oh, what it do? Let's see what else we got. Oop, hey, do them out. Paste them in. And that's important. That's tied to Quanah Parker. See, P.E. Parker, Quanah Parker. There's Parker right there. Parker Wrangler. Goats and donkeys. We don't rent pigs. Never lose your marbles unless you can make. I got one of my marbles sitting right here in front of me somewhere. There it is. I got some marbles. I got some in a shot or a, what do they call them things? The skeet. What they shoot with the shotgun trap thing. Stick in the wood. That's the stout-hearted man, the kid laying there. You see, here's his head and his arm and his head, and there's his feet over here. So that's the other second, the thing burning candle both ends. Gypsies at one end, and this guy is stout-hearted man at the other end. You see these other guys standing around. Look at these, and that skull sitting on top up there. And there's the ladder. See the little ladder? Here, there's a ladder. And let's take some other ladders. Bunch of stuff going on back in there. Uh, um, that's just where's this freaking mouse? I can't see through my phone. This was a you know where they have the stone here that to grind the grain and stuff. I found that right in my search area. Uh, so this is this is the grind, and both the stones are there. So this is an ancient Indian, and it's not on the map. It happens in the middle, stays in the middle. It's in the middle. I should take that stone and bury it right next to that thing. So, but you see, here's the guy, stout-hearted men figure right there, and all the stuff that's up above him. There's stuff in the rock formations. See, you can see heads, and this woman back here. You see the eyes on her. Jacks played jacks. You played jacks. You didn't chase name clouds. It's him there too from another angle. See, laying there with his feet up here. Oh, there's the head and the. This his face sticking up out of the ground. That's a Fenn up to his eyes in a muggy bog. The picture where he holds a blanket up under his nose. You know, what is that? For whom the bell tolls. The same type of canyon. The same type of canyon. And for whom the bell tolls. And the bridge. He jumped off the bridge. In the movie, they blow up the bridge. There's a lot of old war movies where they blow up the bridge. There's the bell. And in the rock formations behind her, this is the same type of rocks I've got. The same thing going on there. And there's blowing the bridge. Way down the canyon. Well, that canyon gets steep. That's a painting by. This is the front part is the it's a painting or something, and the bridge and all that's just a prop. It's probably model train. Gary Cooper was in For Whom the Bell Tolls, and what's going on with this? What's that light thing coming from my camera or my phone? You see? It's like scanning or something. Yeah, they're watching. Like the camera ain't enough. See, it stopped too, huh? Yeah, Gary Cooper. Gary Cooper died at 60 of cancer. It's about the same age Forrest was when he got cancer. Book is that, Jack? Book, Jack. This is a drawing by Gary Cooper. I colored it. It's a drawing by Gary Cooper. Same car, like the Buffalo Cowboy car, just about. That's Gary Cooper stuff. Oh, and that was the slide. So where Moses is, he went down the slide because Moses is at the blaze, and that's the fire escape. So if you're at the blaze, you got to go down the fire escape. There's Willie. There's Lewis and Clark. That way west. The bullet, and the Buffalo Cowboy car had a bullet hole in it. The bullet. What's that look like, huh? He's missing. He doesn't have an axe. He has a surveyor's. He was the pathfinder. And he was a cannibal. Forrest said cannibals. That's where cannibals are. That's a no place for the meek. So, yeah, a buddy of mine has a couple of 36 Fords in his garage. I think he's going to leave me the title for those. Yeah, he was a cannibal. He ate 10 of his men. 10 of his men died. They got eaten. They were stuck in the snow. And they had left the place where the 120 some donkey mules had died, and they had to abandon that camp because it stunk so bad, probably from all the dead mules. And they moved on somewhere else where they didn't have access to all that mule meat. They didn't bring up mule meat with them. Yeah, they should have made a sled, and there's 35 or so of them, and 10 of them died, and they got eaten. They lived off of them. Older young at heart. Yeah. Well, they're coming up with stuff. They're by the time I'm the age of Forrest, they'll have stuff to make you 20 again. you know. They'll be able to reverse all your aging and all that. You know, make so your skin don't wrinkle no more. Get rid of the arthritis. You grow you new organs and just so they don't have a way to extend life before George Soros dies. That guy needs to leave the planet. Help the Nazis rob his own people. No. The only time I ever used one of them electric carts was when I had surgery on my ankle. After I had surgery, for a few weeks, I'd use the cart because it was a lot easier than trying to get around the store in crutches. Yeah. How much I got on my battery now? 3 hours and 14 minutes. Because I stuck my extra battery on it. What's up, Jack? Huh? Stinker? You come here. Come here, buddy. Come on. Let me turn this off and you come here. Heater. He doesn't like the heater. That's good, though, at least he knows. Well, that thing's on. Come here, buddy. Oh, you just gonna look at me funny? You just woke up from a nap? You been snoozing on my bed? Huh? Back around in the... So we're beep beep and look confused. Something I can talk about, neat experience. Somebody who Forrest Fenn would know of. I don't know if he ever met him or anything, but I met him. What's his name? Oh. Gene Kelly. Yeah. I didn't finish typing in the Singing in the Rain. I remembered. Yeah, I met Gene Kelly once at the county fair, Alameda County Fair, and out in California. Got to meet Gene Kelly. Yeah. My mother wanted, I was there with my mother. My mother wanted to meet him. And yeah, it was like probably around 72 or 73. Maybe 71. I don't know. But yeah, we went to the fair and seen Gene Kelly do a routine on the stage and got to meet Gene Kelly. And also another time got to meet Jerry Van Dyke, Dick Van Dyke's brother. Got to meet him too back in the 70s. And it was interesting. Come here, buddy. Come here, Jack. He said, no, come on, look, I want to go. What do you want? Huh? Come here. Come here, big dumb doggy. He's a smart dog. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Jerry was a nice guy. So is Gene Kelly. Oh, right shoulder's killing me. and I'm getting to the point. This community care from the VA, and then doctor. I mean, my doctor sends a prescription. Oh, well, we'll send the prescription again. We'll send it again. We'll send it again. And the VA's, oh, we didn't get anything. We didn't get anything. We didn't get anything. Or it's more like we didn't approve anything. We didn't approve anything. And it's like I'm better off to switch to the VA doctors. What are you whining about, Jack? Come here. Well, come here, you silly dog. So, it's easier to have my primary care directly at the VA, where all the orders and prescriptions are done on the same computer system, and not dependent on somebody faxing it and somebody sticking it on their desk for 3 months. Meanwhile, you're not getting your prescriptions, and I go on. Even my thyroid medicine, I went and looked on the VA online today, and it says discontinued. It's like nobody gave any orders to discontinue my thyroid medicine. What the hell is going on up there? I take more than the biggest thyroid pill. There's stars outside, but it's cold. 21 outside, 63 inside. And I can turn my heater back on because you went outside. Yeah, I keep it's a buddy heater with 2 panels, and I keep one of them on if it's over 60. If it's under 60, I turn 2 of them on. Oh, or I turn 2 of them on to get it up to 70 sometimes. Yeah, I take 2 112s. I take 225 micrograms of Synthroid a day, and I got 2 nodules. I go in Monday, and I gotta go up to Colorado Springs and I get an ultrasound of my thyroid. The one I had this last year, that they found that the 2 nodules were in it, but it took 9 months before I had an appointment with the thyroid doctor, and but when I had the ultrasound, did you have part of your thyroid removed, or did you have your thyroid removed? It's like all I have is these nodules. My thyroid's basically gone. I got a couple of nodules on my thyroid. So after I go in Monday and get that, once the doctor gets that report, they take me off my thyroid medicine for 6 weeks, and then have me come in and do a radiation scan. Yeah, I take 225 micrograms a day. I take two 112s. Or they're 112.5. Where are them buggers? No, not those. Not that. Yeah. Yeah, 2 112s. 2 a day, little pink ones. The biggest pill is 200, but But they don't, and they got me taking more than the biggest pill. and and it's yeah. Well, you shouldn't. You don't eat the corn. Don't eat the Roundup. Quit eating Roundup. Yeah. Wear something around your neck when you're on your computer. The blue light coming out. Oh. Fasten your seatbelt. What about another one of them? Where's that light? There it is. Like that one? The blue light. The blue light special. Oh yeah, this is some. I feel like I'm in Hollywood. Do it that way, huh? Where's Fenny Bones? You would do it without that. What do we tell some? I mean, some talking rocks or? Yeah. Maybe I should get him to glow a different color next time around. Yeah. Jeepers creepers, where'd you get those teeth? Yeah. You see, Jack wants in now. Okay, I turn on the light. Boom. Gotta let Jack in. He's making demands. Yeah. What? You go. Huh? Here, throw him the treat. Oh, you gonna sit? No, sit. Sit. He sits. And shake, yeah. Okay, now you can have the treat. The treat was already on the floor, you know. And the treats, got him them. He's got them little jerky sticks. They're like the Slim Jims kind of. They're for dogs. They're probably the same freaking thing, but they're what 6 inches long. I just break it into 3 2-inch pieces. So because he wants to go in and out so often, the real Mart, right? Bike around the store. JJ, yeah. The old man doesn't trade me for 30s next year. Yeah, what I want to do with my bicycle, because the tires never stay air. It's like, why do they leak the air so bad? But I'm gonna fill the inner tubes of my bike tires with green slime. So it's just full of green slime, basically. Pump green slime into it, and then put some air pressure for the final. And then anything that punctures that inner tube is going to instantly green slime. Dun, dun. Oh, it just went dim. Uh, oh well, I ain't gonna mess with it. Oh wait, we mess with it a little more. Uh, too close. It's black light. It's another filter. Yeah, well, I went riding my bike down in Winslow, Arizona. There's a free campground about 5 miles south of town, uh, run by the city owns the place. It's something reservoir, and it's just it's more like a watering hole. Um, and anyhow, I decided to go for a ride and go right over to the little dam and ride across the dam and I hit this spot with my tires. I guess it was sand and fell on the sand there. But yeah, moth just flew out. Where? I've got a purple or blue light all the way down the side of my RV too, 14, 15 feet long. Let's go to 60. 60, I don't know, that was a couple of years ago. The treasure chest is a good 60th birthday, but yeah, it was funny when I called support and they asked what birth date, and I had the same birth date as the girl I was talking to for the customer service, whatever. That sounds good. Any training wheels? No, we don't do training wheels here, man. No, I've got a my bike's 20 years old at least. It's an old Specialized with a curved frame. It's 27 speed. It's 3 gears in the front and 9 in the back. But I need to get new cables on it. Yeah, yeah, I got to take the bike into the bike shop and get new cables on it. And I think so. um, yeah, I mean, sand is probably it's probably where he should be going because he ain't gonna get the treasure. Niagara Falls is good too. Yeah, I've been there several times. Two, three, four, five. I've been Niagara Falls maybe 6 times, and the last time I went there, I went to pick up my parrot. The Canadians returned my parrot to me. I had to pick him up at the border. It was a big pain in the ass. Watching television, driving. Yeah, I didn't watch him yesterday or whatever. They're just playing the, you know, little music things, and the only thing good on their show is the people that call in. He's over there being quiet right now. He got a full bowl of seeds just a little bit ago. But yeah, one time Togo the parrot, this guy, Matt probably told the story. This guy was, he says, I don't know why my dog won't come to me. I don't beat her or anything. And Togo says, you talk shit. The guy says, what are you saying? Oh, I don't know. I don't want him to hurt my parrot too, you know. And William Shatner thought Togo was a Nextel phone. Somebody answer that damn phone. He was in the TV studio, and everybody quiet, you know. No, he's yapping. Too many commercials. Old Bill. Huh? Yeah, I'll be 62 this year. Catch up with Davio. He's 3 months ahead of me. Yeah, well, that Bill. Yeah, he's getting old. Yeah, yeah. If he needs to do something with his weight, because if he wants to get much older, he's probably not far behind Forrest. I don't know when William Shatner was born. How old is he? Yeah, he's one, two, three. He's the sixth William down on Google when you type William. He's the sixth one down. 1931, March 20. Oh, he's an Aries. See, me and William Shatner are both Aries. He's born in 1930. He's a year younger than my mother. My mother would have been. So or no, he's 4 years older than my mother. He's a year younger than Forrest, or really about 6 months younger than Forrest. So yeah, William Shatner and Forrest Fenn are pretty close to the same age. Yeah, artists can paint. I've been painting. I got all kinds of. um, I've thought about so if I take one of the rock things I've got and you cut some figure, you're going to cut figures out to outline what you're seeing, because there's things in between the other things, and there's things on top of things, and it's so many layers. It's like it's like a big old um, fractal. The art is fractaled out there. It's quantum art with I don't know how they, you know, and there's just way too many figures in it. Yeah, yeah. My parrot got to meet Captain William Shatner in Toronto at CBC Studios, the Canadian News Studios, where Togo was, and William Shatner was there too. I wasn't there. Yeah, the peace pipe. I think it's loaded. Let me see. Oh. Yeah. That's the alligator claw. I ate that alligator. I wonder if it was Elvis or Beowulf. What was it, Elvis? Yeah, that's this Elvis. Yeah, Forrest had to return to Florida. He's out in the swamp. My friend went and got him, and yeah, we made stew with him. We turned him into stew, not Elvis. Yeah, that's these white feathers. They're turkey feathers that are colored black tipped to make them look like eagle feathers. But this is a real feather here. This black one. I think it's from a raven. Pretty sure it's from a raven. Yeah. We got a. This is a crystal arrowhead. That's a crystal I put on it. I added a few things. The red feathers are from Togo, from my parrot. From dead hawks claw. No, I have a no. This is a molded. This is artificial. The claw is artificial. It's an eagle claw. It's artificial. It's even a lot smaller than a real eagle claw. And the real eagle claw is big as my hand, you know. um, yeah, it's just for. It was a decoration thing, but I made it functional. I wasn't gonna have a dysfunctional peace pipe. Huh, Jack? He's going, I want to go out again. I want to go out again. Huh? Is that what you're telling me? Silly dog. You're a silly dog. You come up here. He says, I'm going to go back and forth telling you I want to go out again. Because if I go out, I can get a treat when I come back in. That's his whole line of thinking. That's why he keeps wanting to go out. You ain't got bladder problems. You're still a puppy. That's I know. That's all about getting a treat when he comes back in. And then he whines at me. Oh. Yeah, it's stupid. I went and looked at my prescription, and it's like even my vitamin B12 that I inject once a month. The doctor even it's like that's pernicious anemia. You can't take that away from me. You know, I don't absorb B12. I have to inject, and the blood test says so. And then you got this lousy doctors or between the doctor and the VA, it ain't getting done. There's nothing of my doing because I'm up their butts, you know. Bill's chilling, Dad's sheets. No, he's laying on the rug right there by his food bowl right now. Yeah, he goes everywhere I go. He's in the car. I've maybe twice in the last year I've left him at home because he didn't want to leave the rabbit he was chasing. There was actually a rabbit there. But yeah, I go down the driveway and he comes running down the driveway after me. That's my sign. I'm leaving. You coming? And if he doesn't, and and I'm not going to be long, I'll leave him at home. And I come back and he's sitting right at the back of the RV waiting for me. What? His name's he's called he's called Bubba. Yeah. He called his brother Skippy, and his brother Skippy called him Bubba. Sage smoke kills off the. Oh, I could have. I got acres of sage. Yeah. Man, so I gotta go burn some sage, huh? I got a whole, I got a whole garden full of sage. um, yeah, hour and a. What do you want, Jack? You need food? Well, I better get going. I gotta feed Jack. Make sure I'm not burning my tea bags. Yeah, I've got a bunch. I was showing some, and somebody asked, wanted me to play some music, and that interrupted it. And but I've been making a bunch of new art. Mm-mm-mm. Uh, yeah, I don't want to because yeah, I'm trying to sign off now. Anyhow, I'll be back Sunday night. Sunday night about 7. Yeah, yeah. Jack doesn't have a small bladder, but I do. I've been drinking tea. It's all decaf. Pipe's the only thing that has anything, does anything. Good night. Daisy Dawn, Captain Marvel, and Maria. Good night. Oh, wrong button. That button.